Hello, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Here we are together again on YouTube. This is the radio broadcast that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or convicted felon. No. Ugh. We are the number one ongoing online adult education course that teaches men how to get what they need for less money. More importantly, we teach women how men think. Call the number if you want to talk or you want to share your opinion. It's 1-800-911-00-YAM. That's 1-800-911-00-YAM. Go ahead and give us your calls and we will receive them, screen them, and if you're angry enough or passionate enough, you may be able to speak to Yam in person on the Yam show. Yam 101 here today to talk to you about how to understand, obviously, that it's not your job to fix the problems that are presented to you by someone else. And primarily, something that we all need to understand is that it's not really okay to teach a woman to be submissive, because for many reasons, actually. The most controversial reason being, if you are a man who enjoys fun and pleasure from women, then that's what you should ask for, and that's what you should seek to get from women, is fun and pleasure. It's always confusing to me how men complain about them having problems with women, when honestly, there really shouldn't be a situation in which a woman is causing you an issue if you're an independent man. And I know that there's going to be some beta male, bitch boy, simp manginas that are saying, well, no, in order to hold a successful relationship, you actually have to learn how to train your bitch, and you have to be able to say how you feel and what you mean and speak truth to form. Now, these men don't understand that it's not, she's not yours, and that it's just your turn. And no matter how hot she is, at some point you and or the men that she's been with are going to get tired of fucking her and having sex with her. And that being said, if a woman learns to be submissive with you, and you are not a rapist, when she eventually leaves you, and or you quote unquote consciously choose to leave her, if she is trained to be submissive, she might meet, while she's out here in the streets, a man who doesn't like the word no. And so her submissive ass is going to get beat up, broken in, and rammed through. This is just a result of men co-signing on this whole women have to be submissive. Women need to be trained to be submissive. And see, this is hard for a lot of men to hear, because they believe that they're the ones who are in control in a relationship, that they are the dominant person, when in reality, all that it takes is just for her to not feel like she wants to be with you anymore, and then she's going to take your training out into the real world. And if you're training her to be submissive, she's going to be submissive for the next guy, and she's going to be submissive for the next guy. And this type of attitude kind of comes with a caveat, because not only will she not care if you decide to drop her, but she's going to find somebody who is just like you, if not better than you in some ways immediately after you get rid of her. So what's the point of training her if for you? Now I know how it benefits her. I very much understand how it benefits her. However, on this channel and on this program, we merely just want to show women how a real man, thinks about relationships, poon, getting tail, dating, which is pretty much sex. That's what dating is sex. And spending money wisely. And so women who listen to this, who have a vested interest in improving themselves, they won't get offended by what I'm saying. Actually, a lot of women support what it is that I'm saying, and I've done my job in enlightening a lot of women to the simps out here. And what I've understood is women have always known that thoughts belong to the streets. They've always known that women out here are like this. And because a lot of them suffer by the hands of these very same bitches that men struggle with, trying to train and trying to teach and trying to have companionship with, because you see all of this stuff. How are you gonna use your success as a man if you're not with a woman? And how are you going to have companionship when you get older if you don't have a woman in your life? See, this is the kind of programming that's on some of the softer channels, some of the more relaxed daytime listening channels, and not the after hours channels like some of the other ones here on YouTube. And no man should ever feel ashamed of wanting to have a little bit of standards, because after all, we know that is what breeds success, and that is what breeds excellence, is some sort of standards. And when you get rid of those standards, you have pretty much what we have in America today. That's going to be all. Be safe, be well. This is Baron Yam. Thank you, and have a good day. Have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be cautious of channels that are telling you that there's a way to train somebody. There's a way to put in a lot. You just got to put in the work. Honestly, if it's going to be that much work and you're a young guy, don't waste your time trying to train somebody, because you'll be looking back at your life that you did live, and even though you had the experiences, there is nothing to show for it. And that is all. Take care. Be well. Peace.